having true confidence is not faking that. Is not faking it till you make it. A lot of people say, "Hey, fake it till you make it." I don't believe in faking it till you make it, because you can fake it till you make it for the next 5 years, right, and never make it, right, because you're faking. I know plenty of people who try to pretend they knew how to. There's bees and stuff flying around here. I think that might be a hornet. We got to slide over. We got hornets out here. Listen, I ain't trying to blow up on camera. See my whole face go blow up out here. I don't even know if you get an allergic reaction from hornets, but I've seen some people with their face blow up when they get stung by something, and I don't want to be that person. Anyway, so I've seen people try to pretend they knew how to be a manager, pretend they knew how to teach, and they never actually got the skills, right? The confidence comes with doing that thing, working that thing over and over and over and over again until you know that you know that you know. They say that in the church, right? You know that you know that you know. To have confidence is to have faith in your skills because you've worked those skills. You develop those skills over time. So it's not faking it till you make it, all right? It's working until you make it. It's becoming skilled enough until you make it. It's developing the skills. It's building your skills. It's building one skill and then building the next skill and building the next thing on top of that. And then once you have this tool belt of the skills that you need, once you have that tool belt, once you have that tool belt, then the confidence comes, right? When you have a leak in your basement or a leak in your kitchen or something ain't working properly, you call a plumber. 9 times out of 10, for me, it's been 10 times out of 10. The plumber is very confident that they can fix it. They come in, they assess it. Yep, I can do this. Why? Because they've taken the time to develop the skill to fix various situations. They've been an apprentice, all right? They've shadowed somebody. Then they've done the work themselves. They've helped with work. And then they got to the point where they can just go off and they can assess things as they see them because they have enough experience doing so. And so they go, let me go get my wrench. Let me go get this. They have a tool belt. They have tools in the truck. They have not only the skill and the skill set, but they have all the tools ready to go. Do you have all the tools you need to get to where you're trying to get to? Do you have all the tools? And if not, we're not faking it till we make it. We're not pretending that we have tools. We're not pretending that we have skills. We're saying, you got to be honest with yourself. You're saying, I don't know enough. Currently, right now, I'm not where I want to be. I don't have enough. But I'm going to go and figure out who I need to talk to, what I need to do, what trainings I need to attend, who I need to speak to, who I need to get, who needs to mentor me. Who do I need to be under in order to get the skill set and to get the tool belt and then go off and work some of those skills and use the tools in my tool belt. So then at that point, I have now become skillful enough and made it. Building skills till you make it. That's what the phrasing should be. Building skills until you make it. And then at that point, the confidence is easy. The confidence is easy because there is no pretension. There is no, hey, I'm doing this by the seat of my pants. Hey, I don't know. You've done it so much that it becomes second nature. Second nature. I was listening to an interview by Kevin Garnett. I don't know if you follow basketball or not, but if you don't, Kevin Garnett is a retired basketball player, played for the Celtics, power forward. And in a recent interview, he talks about how I used to go up on a mountain and run in horrible conditions to simulate what it would be like in a game 3, in a game 5, in a game 7, when my legs are absolutely tired, but I have to keep on going. So when game 3, game 5, game 7 came, I knew I had the energy and I could lock in. And he goes as far as to say, I had worked certain scenarios in my workout routine so many times. I've tried to kill my muscles so many times and still keep on going to the point where I didn't even know in a real game situation, whether it was a simulation or it was the real deal. He couldn't tell the difference between reality and his practice because he practiced so much. His body was just attuned and ready to go. So it wasn't like, oh no, I don't know what to do. His body was like, this is just another rep. This is just another rep, so we know what to do automatically. It was like his body just went into this automatic mode, so he didn't know what was going on. His body just knew, just go, this is what you do. We're tired, but we're going to push forward, and here's what happens. And that's one of the reasons why he was a champion and always had so much energy no matter what game it was, because he put in the time with his craft. You got to put in the time with your craft. Stop listening to these gurus who try to tell you, oh, if you read the 5 steps to happiness, then you'll be a more confident person. You can read till your face turns blue, but you got to put in the work. All right? You have to put in the work. Faith without works is dead. So you might have the faith in yourself that you can be a different you, a more positive you. You might, so you can look at yourself in the mirror and like what you see and like who you are and what you've become. That's how you got to have that great faith. You got to have faith that God can do it for you. But then you got to do it, right? God has to have something to work with. So God can't bless you unless you're already on the journey, right? Oh, I want to make $100,000. Or I want to make whatever money you need to make. Oh, I need an X amount of money to take care of my family. Oh, I want to be a manager. Or I want to be a director. Or I want to be a business owner. Oh, I want to be a teacher. Or I want to get into a certain school. I want to have a certain GPA. I want to, name it. I want to be an attorney. I want to be, there's someone under my wing who I'm currently tutoring who wants to be a respiratory therapist. All right? I'm not a respiratory therapist. I'm a life coach. And I also sell insurance as well. You know, make sure you have your affairs in order. I do various things, but I understand the process, all right, to building that confidence. And the process is understanding what it is you're trying to get to and figuring out what are the things you need to learn and putting in the reps along the way. That's where the confidence comes from, right? So I don't care what it is. God can do it for you, but God can't bless you. I want to go to school. I want to be an attorney. I want to be a respiratory therapist or whatever. You can say that till your face turns blue, but have you filled out the application? Do you know what it takes to be a respiratory therapist? Do you know what it takes to get into your school? Do you know what it takes to be an attorney? Do you know how many years you have to study? All right? How you worked on your management skills? Do you know how to handle difficult employees? If you were to get as a manager or be a director, do you know how to handle difficult situations? Do you know how to keep your calm in turmoil and tough things and tough situations, tough stuff that happens to people in management? All right, you want to be a teacher, but do you have patience to teach? Do you really have the gift of teaching? Can you take a complex topic and break it down? And if not, then you got to start practicing taking topics and making it so easy that a little baby can understand it. Taking real world examples and meeting people at their level. That's people have a spiritual gift of teaching, but there are also some aspects of teaching that can be learned. All right, 2 different things. Leave a comment below if you want to understand kind of the difference between that. But anyway, it's about reps. It's about building a skill set. It's about doing it over and over again. It's about having the faith that you can do it. And then it's about talking to yourself positively along the way. All right. As you're doing the work, telling yourself, all right, I know it's going to take some time, but I can do it. I know that I have the fortitude, the will to do it. I know that I have the intelligence to do it. I will succeed. So many times we psych ourselves out of a blessing before we even get on the road. All right. You got to hop in the car and get on the road to your blessing. And sometimes before you even get in the car, all right, in the bathroom, before you take your bathroom break, before you get in the car, in the bathroom, you're telling yourself, yeah, this ain't going to work. I don't know why I thought about this. My mother, my father, my auntie, my uncle, none of them were able to achieve any of these things. So why do I think I can do it? You second yourself before you even get in the car. So then you get in the car and you get lost and don't even know where to go because you're not talking to yourself positive. You got to have positive self-talk. I'm telling you, man, you got positive self-talk. You got to tell yourself you can do these things. All right? You got to tell yourself because you can do it. You can do it. You can do all things through Christ that strengthens you. All right? You can do all things. But you also got to make sure that, hopefully the things that you want to do are aligned with his will and aligned with his purpose for your life. That's a whole separate video. But this is just about confidence. But that's the truth. That's the truth. Put in the work. Think about it. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you think about this.